to show you something real quick just to jumpstart you. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to show you something real quick just to jumpstart you, because I know some of us are still laying in your bed. Yeah, somebody's like, man, how does he know? Does he got cameras in my house? No, I don't got cameras in your house. I just know how the human mind works. Yeah, all week you get up because your job tells you got to get up. And then on the weekend hits, and all of a sudden you clock out. Well, not today. Guess what? Guess what I'm showing you? Yeah, it's 6:38 in the morning. There's 47,000 people that did not get to see you today. Don't add to that. Yeah, come on. You're alive, but you're laying there like you're dead. Get up out your bed. Come on, your brain is still working. Move. Your heart is still pumping. Get up. Your legs work. Your arms work. There's somebody right now in the world, guys, who don't have their legs. And here you are not using yours. There's somebody in the world who doesn't have their arms, and here you are not using yours. I'm not asking you guys to do anything extraordinary. All I'm asking you is to act like you're alive. Act like you got your arms. Act like you got your legs. All I'm doing is just asking you to use the things God already gave you. Stop complaining about what you don't got. Stop laying in your bed thinking about what the day is going to bring. Get up and let's get active. Let's go. Let's do this thing. And so the first thing, you should already be in your mirrors. If you're not in your mirror, I'm sorry, the Amazon order didn't get there yet. yeah. I'm sorry, the Amazon order didn't get there yet. But for those of us that are in our mirror, come on, we got our first affirmation. I will begin today with love in my heart. Let me hear you say it. Yep, you look in the mirror, you say it to yourself. Yep. Look in the mirror, say it to yourself, and do me this favor. I will begin this day with love in my heart. Take the second step. Look in the mirror and just tell yourself, I love myself. Yeah. Come on, you got to remind yourself. Yeah, as you look in the mirror, just say that to you. I love every version of me. Yeah, the past version, future version, the current. I love every version of me. I love myself. I do. I don't need anybody to love me. I love myself, Mr. Handsome. Look at you. Come on, talk to yourself in that mirror. Come on, all right. The second one. Watch this, guys. Watch this. I need you guys to say this. Remember, we are producers. We are builders. I will build the life that I want. Yeah, just say that to yourself. You might not have the life that you want right now, but guess what? God didn't bring us this far to leave us here. I will build the life that I want. I will. I will build it brick by brick. I will build it piece by piece. I had to start saying to myself, I'm Tavon the Builder. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to be Bob the Builder. I will build the life that I want. Yeah, come on. You're not saying it to yourself. You're hearing me say it, and you're thinking to yourself, man, Tavon is going to build the life that he wants. But I have a news flash for you. Me building the life that I want for me and my family doesn't do anything for you and your family. You have to be intentional about building the life that you want for you and your family. So say it to yourself. I will build the life that I want. I deserve to have the life that I want. My kids deserve to have the life that I want. I will. Will it be easy? No. But I know that I will persist until I succeed. I will build the life that I want. Come on. Yeah, you got to tell yourself. It doesn't matter. Right now, I live in an apartment. The life that I want says a house. Right now, I take the bus. The life that I want says a car. Right now, I kind of believe in God. The life that I want says I'm a pastor. What life do you want for yourself? Because once you know, that's what we do. We start building. I will build the life that I want for myself. Well, come on now. We got a third affirmation. Our third affirmation is the Bible verse. Do me a favor. Just drop it into the chat for us. This is our last day for this Bible verse. So if you still don't know it, that means you went all week without knowing the Bible verse. Then let's just say we didn't apply ourselves. Yeah, let's just throw it out there. Come on, I got to hold your feet to the fire. If we just went through another week and you don't know the Bible verse, that means you're getting on the calls and you're zoning out. That means you're not writing stuff down and paying attention. That means you're relying on, hold on, let me see the chat. You're relying on Colette, Justin, Toya, Miss Gwen to put the Bible verse in here every day. Come on, this is your personal development. When you need the Bible verse, Miss Gwen ain't going to be there. When you need the Bible verse, Justin ain't going to be there. I know they got it. You got to have it. This is your personal development. Good. First Chronicles. Yep. Good. We don't need to just know Bible verses. Newsflash, Change University. I don't know if I've ever told you this or not. I'm like one of the smartest dumb people I know. I don't need to know 20 million Bible verses if I only use one of them. I would rather you know 10 Bible verses and you use every 10 one of them suckers than you know 100 and you don't use any of them. And so just knowing the Bible verse isn't enough. Yeah, see what you put it into the chat. Come on, just go ahead and read it out loud. Yeah, First Chronicles, chapter 11. Come on. And how do we read it? Go ahead and put your name in. Come on, it's the last day of the week. If you ain't open your Bible all week to read this Bible verse, you just typing it in there. No. You got to read it for yourself. And Tavon became more and more powerful. And here's the reminder: because the Lord Almighty was with him. Come on. Come on, during this month, huh? We're 15 days in. And Susie became more powerful. Huh? And Crene became more powerful. Come on, I see. And Sully became more powerful. And Gwen and Colette. And this is the part that I love. Not because you did anything. I know you're super special. I know you're super talented. I know you're God's favorite. But guess what? You didn't do anything for his love. You didn't do anything for his grace and his power and his mercy. You become more powerful these last 15 days. You have become more powerful, not because of anything you did, but because the Lord God Almighty is with you. We asked him to come with us, and he said, all I've been doing, I just been waiting for you to ask. I got you. Here I am. I never left, but I was just letting you do your own thing because you said you got it. How? But the second that you asked me for my help, guess what happened? You became more powerful. How? Why? Because the Lord Almighty was with you. All right, come on, come on. I gotta go, guys. I have a whole sermon for that. I gotta go. So watch this. Last thing, check in. Yeah, people be like, man, I hope you don't ask this. Yeah, I'm asking. I know Fridays are go out night. Were we able to just drink water one more day? Come on, remember, there's two levels. Level one, we didn't drink any liquor. We ain't drink any soda. We ain't drink any juice. Level two, we had a water goal when we hit our water goal. Yep, my goal is 1 gallon a day. I'll be chugging. Yeah, I got the little times on there. My goal, if I stay above these times when the day ends, my water going to be gone. Yeah, come on, talk to me. Did we hit our water goal? Hallelujah. Come on. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. I was testing and didn't fall. Come on. Yeah, it's important. Yeah, and this is what I noticed. This is what we do. Come on, I got to call you out. This is what we do. If we didn't hit the water goal, we're not participating in the challenge. We just act like we didn't even hear the question. Yeah. I want us to get to the point where if we didn't accomplish the goal, we just say no. Now, I didn't hit it yesterday. Yeah, because what happens is in our brain, if you don't say it out your mouth that you didn't hit the goal, your brain will start thinking that you did hit the goal. That's just the way the brain works. Yeah, it's just the way the brain works. If you don't say, man, I didn't reach my goal, your brain's going to be like, nobody knows you didn't reach the goal. You did reach the goal. It's okay. Get it today. Then everybody's going to think it blends in. No, you got to hold yourself accountable, self-accountability. Yeah, we got accountability partners, but guess who's the number one person that got to hold you accountable? Yep, you guessed it, yourself. Yep. So watch this, guys. Watch this because I wanted to use this as an example real quick. Just real quick. Yesterday, we know it was Justin's birthday, right? And I told you guys, like, the thing that I love about this thing called life is in your personal growth journey, you will begin to see the different things that you experience to go through. Yep, me and my wife on Tuesday, we went to see Kevin Hart, and it was the first time, maybe ever, I don't know. It was the first time in a long time that we went on a date and we were both sober. Yeah, no alcohol, no nothing. We just had water. Justin just dropped into the chat and said this was his first birthday being sober. And so I want to point something out to us before we jump in real quick of Justin's water example. Because I almost called him yesterday with a shot of water ready, but I thought to myself, like, this shot of water might be a trigger and he might be ready to turn up, so I didn't call him. But one of the things that I said to Justin, and I want you guys to write this down, one of the things, because again, when we hear water, we think goals. One of the things that I said to Justin is I want you to stay strong because at the end of the month, when you look back, I want to be able to say I went 100%. Yeah, write that down. Some of us, when we make our goals, we don't make the goal with the end in mind. And so it's easy to be like, oh, one day is not that bad. But what happens is if you slip up that one day, you lose the ability to go 100%. Yeah, and to some of us, it's not that serious. But to some of us, it is because all we have is our word. And if I said I'm going to do this water challenge this month, then guess what I got to do? And so I'm extremely proud of him. And I want you guys to write that down because, again, when we think about our goals, what begins to happen is we talk ourselves out of our goals. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And then guess what? A distraction comes and boom. Well, I'm going to do that every day except for this one day. And I need you to write this down. If you give yourself an out, you will take it. Yep. Come on. We're talking about water. No, we're talking about goals. If you give yourself an out, you will take it every single time. Yeah, I'm going to have a dry month except for my birthday. Of course you're going to drink for your birthday. Then your birthday turns into the birthday weekend. And the birthday weekend turns into the birthday week. Come on, I live in the real world. If you give yourself an out, you will take it. Number two, Justin. Number two. One day won't hurt anyone. That's everybody's thought. Yep. Can I be honest with you guys? Come on, I want you guys to write this stuff down. This is good stuff. Every month there will be a distraction. Yeah, I'll say it again. Every month there will be a distraction. Yep. Birthdays. Yeah, if it's not your birthday, you're supposed to go out with your friend. Yeah. Anniversaries. Yeah, I know. All the human-made All the human-made holidays. It blows my mind. Every month there's a different holiday. Every month there will be an excuse for you to lose focus. And watch this, guys. This is why statistics are so important. The average person does that. Right? So what the world begins to do is the world creates distractions because they know if you stay focused long enough, they know how dangerous you are. And if we have too many people start becoming successful, well, guess what? We're going to start losing power. So what they do, what the world begins to do is they begin to put these things in place so you can become distracted, because a distracted mind never accomplishes their goals. And so I want you to be aware of this. Yeah, I want you to be cognizant of this, because right now we're in the midst of chasing a goal. Yeah, there's always time for fun. There's always time for partying. Believe it or not, just April 1st hits and have a drink with you. But for these 31 days, it's about staying true to what we said we was going to do. And that's the level we got to get to for our goals. I promise you, you can have a goal written down. And while I'm chasing this goal, I don't got time for nothing else. And once I accomplish it, guess what? I'll hit you up. We can link up then. Yeah, but right now, all I know is I got to go to chase. All right, the last one. Who you're around is important. Muy importante. Who you're around is important. What if Justin didn't have this community? Yeah, I told you guys, I see you on social media. I see your stories and your posts and stuff. And Justin said, yeah, man, I'm debating. Now, what if he didn't have this community? And what if he had a bunch of people that started jumping into his chat saying, Justin, it's only one day. You'll be all right. It's your birthday. You deserve it. You drinking water all month. It's just one day. You take the one day off and then you go back to drinking water. What if he would have had a bunch of people saying, now, what do you think Justin would have did? And this is the part that I want to make abundantly clear. If he would have drank water, if he would have drank liquor yesterday, it wouldn't make him a bad person. Yeah, you're not a bad person because you cheat on your diet. You're not a bad person because you have a goal and you're not 100. That doesn't make you a bad person. But what it does make you is average. And here we said we want more. We want more to be average. And if we want more, there's some specific things that we got to do. And so while I wanted to give Justin his flowers and wanted to give kudos to Justin, the realization that I have is a lot of us battle with that same thing every single day. And so just think to yourself, man, have I been trying to say one day because one day isn't going to hurt? Have I been holding myself accountable? Have I lowered my standard to make the target easier to reach? Because the thing that blows my mind is we talk about water, but reality, we're not talking about water. We're talking about your goals. So watch this, guys. Watch this as we jump in. Because the last thing I said is what I want to focus on. Those closest to you determine your level of success. Yeah, I'll say it again. Those closest to you determine your level of success. In fact, statistics show, and this is what blew my mind, statistics show that you will earn about $3,000 to $5,000 around what your closest 5 friends make. Yeah. So watch this, guys. Watch this, because again, let me just make sure I'm in the right community. Because when I wanted to change my life, I was willing to do whatever was necessary to become successful. And so when I learned information, I would go make the change. And I think this is the community that said they want more. But let me just check. Only if you're willing to do whatever is necessary for you to become successful. I just want you to drop more into the chat for me. I just got to make sure. Because some people say they want more, but they're not willing to do whatever is necessary to get it. Yeah, they want more, but their actions don't match their words of want. Yeah, they say they want more out their mouth, but then they learn something, and the thing they learn says, hey, you're going to have to cut this person. And it's like, yeah, I want to be successful, but I think I want to be their friend more. Guys, the thing that blew my mind, it said that you make within $3,000 to $5,000 of the 5 people closest to you. I started looking around and I said, I want to be a millionaire. I think I might have to change the people that are closest to me. Yep, it doesn't make you a bad person. What I began to realize is these statistics and these data and these numbers don't lie. The people that you hang around are extremely important. And so watch this, because this is what blows my mind before I jump in and start giving you guys these takeaways. This is what blows my mind. For those of us that have kids, we don't let our kids hang around bad influences. Huh? If you know that kid is smoking pot, you don't let your kid hang out with him. Your kid's going to start smoking. If you know that kid skips school, you tell your kid to stay away from this kid. I don't need you skipping school. When we do it for our kids, but we become of age and we think that we're just so much better, so much more mentally strong. What if I told you that you shouldn't be hanging around negative influences either? That you know that this is a sober month and all your friends do is party, go out and drink. And this month you got goals that you're trying to accomplish. And what begins to happen is you miss out on this month and you get closer to your goals. And we begin to see that all the partiers aren't chasing their goals. We begin to see that we're separating ourselves all from the people that we thought we were supposed to hang around. What blows my mind is most of us as adults hang around people that we grew up in the same neighborhood with or people that we went to school with. Now, realizing that when we become adults, we have permission and the ability to move and meet new people. Yeah, it blew my mind. The people that we hang out with, most usually are people that we went to school with or people we knew since childhood. Very rarely do we have a new friend group, a new social economical group, a new culture. Very rarely. And so when we start looking at this thing, we begin to realize that for some of us to get to the next level, there's nothing more that we have to do with the people that we're around. Yep. So before adding to your inner circle, consider these 3 areas of pre-qualifications. Yep. Number 1, who they are. I know everybody likes hanging around people, but the people that you hang around are important. But before you start just hanging around anybody, before you start hanging around anybody, I need you to get this mindset. I need you to touch yourself on your chest and just say, I am valuable. Yep. Touch yourself on your chest again and say, I am an asset. Yep. What I need you to start realizing is you can't just hang out with everybody. You can't. One of the hardest life lessons. I still got friends in the street. I still got friends that do dumb stuff. But one of the hardest things is telling them, I can't hang out with you. I can't. I have deals and relationships with people. You want to be in it? I can't do that. I'm trying to shoot for the moon and you want to stay on the ground. It's not correlating. I need you to see your value because when you start telling people you can't hang out with them, it's not any disrespect. You're just too valuable. And what happens is if you don't bring value to the value, you'll devalue the value. And you can't let people devalue you. You're worth more than that. You can't let people do that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to begin to put ourselves in position, right? We're going to begin to surround ourselves with like-minded people, Change University. We're going to start getting around people that think, move, and act like us. So all the things that we do and learn are reinforced. It's not new information. And so watch this. The first thing that I want you guys to be cognizant of when you're bringing new people in, number 1, who they are. People need to have good character and share similar values to you. Yet when I work with people, I don't care what your talent level is. I expect them to have integrity. I expect them to possess a positive attitude. I expect them to value excellence. I expect them to show flexibility. I expect them to value people. I have some expectations when I bring people in. You can't just come around us. Who are they? Number 2, what do they do? What do they do? I had somebody say to me, OTP, I would love to speak with you. And I said, what would you talk about? You would love to travel. What would you do? Like, explain it to me. What would you do? If I'm giving you a check, I didn't even say I needed help. What would you do? And some of us are the same way. We bring people with us. What are they there for? One of the things that blew my mind, some of these famous rappers, they have entourages of 15 and 20 and 30 people. And all these people, all they do is spend the rappers' money because they ain't really got no money. And then you take a step back and you ask yourself, why are all these people with me and none of them serve a purpose? And I need you to begin to ask yourself that same thing. It's okay to have friends, but if we're past the age, let's just be honest, we're past the age of let's just hang out and go out. If we're together, we're building together, we're doing something together, we have a purpose together. We ain't just hanging out just for craps and giggles. We ain't just hanging out to have a good time. I'm in a point in my life where I'm trying to build something. I have goals I'm trying to accomplish. My hanging out days are done. What do they do? Do they have any skills? Do they have any talent? Do they have any ability? Or are they just around because they're there for a free ride? They like being around you. They think that you're cool. All right, and the last one. And this one is maybe the most important one. And I need us to put our mature hats on because sometimes this can sound selfish. But again, if you are an asset, you are the valuable one. The third one that I want you to consider when you're adding to your inner circle. How does this person lessen your load? How does this person lessen your load? People in your inner circle should be adders or multipliers. I don't know if you guys remember when we talked about people subtracting and divide. People in your inner circle should be adders or multipliers. They should add value to you in some sort of way, or they should multiply the value that you already produce. Yep. So watch this, guys. Watch this because what I want to do, I see the time, But tomorrow we'll jump in and we'll begin to discuss the difference between an inner circle and an outer circle. Because the realization is that some of if I could draw the picture, it's us standing in the middle. And then just one ring on the outside of that's just one circle. That's about the 5 to 7 people that we hang out with. A lot of times it's family in there and then close friends. And then right outside that circle are the associates and people that we know and people that we're friendly with. And then right out that circle is everybody else. The problem begins to happen is we bring the everybody else into the other circles, and everybody doesn't belong there. Everybody doesn't provide value. You know you're around the right people when they begin to push you, when they begin to help you, when they add value and multiply the efforts, right? Some of us, we're just hanging around people because it's cool. And then some of us, we're around people and we're intentional about it. Yeah, you're my accountability partner. We go to the gym together. Yeah, we work together. We're in college together. We hang out with our kids and build and chase our family go together. It's not about just being friends. I know we have friends, but believe it or not, if your friends aren't adding value to your life at this age and point in our life, it may be time to reconsider. And so watch this, guys. Watch this. I have three takeaways for us. I know we're going to talk about this again a little bit tomorrow. But number one, who is in your inner circle? What I want you to do is I want you to list the names of 3 to 5 people, and next to each person, write how they contribute to you and what you're trying to accomplish. Yep, because if I were to ask you who's in your inner circle, some of us don't even know. Who is in your inner circle and how do they add value to you? Do you even know? Number 2, great inner circles do not come together by accident. I need you to be intentional about building your circle. Yep. Yeah, and I don't even like saying a circle because in my head, I'm trying to build a table. If people that come to my table, guess what they're going to have to do? Yeah. Don't come to my table without no wood. Don't come to my table with your hands empty. Yeah, if you came early, you're here to help set up and build. If you came late, you must have a plate. Don't come to this table empty. We're building together. The third and last thing, guys, iron sharpens iron. Friends sharpen the minds of each other. Yep, iron sharpens iron. Friends should sharpen the minds of each other. Don't hang around people that bring you down, that weigh you down, that you can't even have an educated conversation. Come on, you know who I'm talking about. I don't need to call them out. Some people we know. We can't even have an educated conversation with you. I ask you a question. You sitting here looking at me like I got 10 heads. Hello, did you hear me talking to you? Come on, I've been there. I know. But the reality is, guys, the people that you hang around can help propel you and push you to the next level. I want to close this thing out with prayer, put a pen in it right there. We'll pick up the same spot tomorrow, but it's extremely important that we continue to stack these days. And every time we learn something, remember, guys, the thing that changed my life wasn't just hearing, oh, the people that you hang out around are going to actually dictate how much money you make. That blew my mind. And I was like, well, the people I hang around, they ain't necessarily broke, but they ain't rich. So maybe if I start hanging around more millionaires, guess what? And so I started hanging around these billionaires, and I think I'm on my way to being a millionaire, but I know I'm closer to being a millionaire than I was to being broke. And so the people that you're around is important. Let's close this thing out.